I think any script that comes your way where you're lucky enough to be able to portray some real truth and you feel that there's something inside of you that's living inside the character, is something that you would want to portray on film. And I think Luke was at a place in his life where I had been very recently, and it was very fresh for me, and it was a dream, and I always wanted to work with any member of the Wu-Tang Clan, so that was very rewarding.
The script was very well written. It was I read a lot of scripts for kids of high school age, and they're often pretty stupid. And this one was really great. And this girl who was this really fascinating mixture of so many different qualities. And a lot of writers don't usually hit the nail on the head quite like that. But it was exciting to play a girl who was at once kind of so worldly and sophisticated and sexy, but at the same time totally immature and ignorant and, you know, just a girl in a lot of ways. So there's that more than one thing going on in the brain. It's appealing.
To me it was anybody who doesn't smoke pot and like Bob Dylan doesn't trust dogs. Doesn't like dogs, I'm not trust them.
You can't trust dogs, huh? You turn your back on them for a second, though. Who else? I can't see. Olivia. Does anyone else have a question? No one.
Okay. Yeah, right here. How about right here?
Okay.
Was there any pressure to like have the guy and the girl wind up together? A happy ending kind of thing?
You know, I mean, no. Like we you know, the people who produced this film are some great young independent producers and have grown to become great friends of mine, and I think they all understood kind of what was good about the script, and that you know, it just didn't feel real to have them end up together, you know? Hopefully 10 years from now, the characters will reconnect on Facebook. But no, it just didn't feel authentic, so we didn't do it. That's funny, I just made that up.
Good job. There's another one right here.
When is the movie opening and when is the soundtrack going to be available?
Yeah, okay, good. The movie drops July 3rd in New York and LA, yes. Please, if you guys like to tell your friends, bring him by, and then it'll expand from there. And the soundtrack, I don't know, when's the soundtrack? Like around the same time, yeah. Yes, ma'am.
How closely did you stick to the script, or was there a lot of improv going on?
Sir Ben, I'll let you answer that because
You did. Sometimes you did allow a small bit of improvisation, but always under very strict guidance. I think the worst thing for an actor to be told by a director is do what you like. It's terrifying. I think we all need targets to hit, and pretty well we stuck very much to the script. We had a little bit of Laurel and Hardy-esque improvisation in the graffiti scene when we were, and also in the bar. But I think we were so at home with Jonathan's wonderful characters that the improvisation didn't go down a blind alley. They were all extensions of that little moment. I think one of my treasured improvisations, Jonathan, if you don't mind me pointing one out, was "Which bear am I, baby bear?" And I think that's mine. That's not Jonathan's, that's mine. But that's the one improvisation I'll lay claim to. Oh, we did a few quiet fart jokes, but I don't think they're on the.
They weren't that quiet.
Yeah, Yeah, that was my favorite one. And then there was another one that I'll let you talk about. That's another really funny one.
I'm quite proud of this. It was kind of a miraculous moment, but when I say, "Are you crying?" was actually an improvisation.
It was great. They just did it like they set it up together, and then it was like the last take of the week of shooting, and I was just by the monitor and just collapsed in laughter. It was so great and so sweet. It's just wonderful.
Go to your left.
Hi.
You said you went, you have independent producers. What made you decide to go the independent route and not like the big guys?